Every level of editing ability explained.
Level 1. Trash.
The bottom of the barrel. They are editors famous for putting out straight garbage. They export with watermarks still on. Their audio peaks so hard that it sounds like a broken speaker. And the color grading, brother, they don't even know what color grading is. They can't even cut on beat. Their transitions look straight out of PowerPoint. And honestly, overall, they don't even have redeemable qualities. If you open Premiere Pro, actually if you open CapCut for the first time right now, you'd be better than everyone here. These are editors using templates, thinking they're Christopher Nolan. They record their screens with their phones because they don't even know what OBS is, and realistically, no one is paying for level 1 work.
Level 2. Bad.
Unlike level 1 editors, you can get away with posting level 2 work without complete embarrassment. If you're lucky, you might even get a client in the process. Still though, their editing is very limited. They discovered a few editing packs, a few YouTube channels, and now that's their entire personality. Level 2 includes template martians. These are the people who are buying Envato templates. No hate to Envato, they actually have very good templates. Sponsor plus. And then they swap the text like they did something. Then you have the TikTok trend chasers who add zoom-ins and text animations everywhere because they saw it once and it worked for whoever created that video. They just learn what keyframes are, and now everything's moving for no reason. Shaky text everywhere. They even have motion blur and still images. Their lack of skill means they compensate with every single free plugin out there. So it's no surprise they get this message every single time.
Level 3. Mid.
Alright, I know we call a lot of things mid these days, but we're talking about real mid here. Not great, not terrible, just aggressively average. Level 3 editing is basically corporate PowerPoint that moves. Wedding videos that won't embarrass anyone, but won't impress anyone. These are the editors that just discovered what adjustment layers are, but aren't quite sure how they work. They can match basic cuts, they might even sync the audio properly sometimes. They're cranking out social media content for real estate agents, coaches, and dentist offices, getting paid from $15 to $50 per video, thinking they are killing it. Mid editors have become the Fiverr factories of video content. That's why their work is everywhere, but forgettable. It's like elevator music, but for your eyes.
Level 4. Decent.
Now we're talking about editors with real clients. Some of them might even quit the job at this level. Level 4 editors understand pacing. They know when to cut, and most importantly, when not to cut. They discover J cuts and L cuts, and now their videos flow perfectly. They can actually color grade instead of just slapping a lot on everything. Their audio doesn't make you reach for the volume button every 2 seconds. These are the editors making $125 all the way to $250 per project. They're working with small YouTubers or businesses who finally found someone reliable. But here's the thing, they're still trading time for money, still competing on price, still 1 month away from returning to their old job. By the way, if you're trying to figure out which level you're at, subscribe right now, because in about 30 seconds, I'm going to show you the exact difference between editors making $250 per project and $3,000 per project. It's not what you think. Everyone from here on can edit for real. Whether you love the style or hate it, the skill is undeniable. Every transition, every sound effect, and every movement is there to serve the story. They understand retention editing because those 3 seconds grab the viewers by their throat. They know exactly when to add that zoom, that transition, that subtitle pop. Everything is just almost perfect. The only reason it may not be perfect is that the client wants to change the background music. These are the editors using professional sound libraries from Epidemic Sound, advanced plugins, and techniques most editors don't even know about. Speaking of which, in our Discord you will find every single sound effect pack that is used in Iman Gaji's videos, same with Devin Jatos, alongside with tutorials and other techniques that are not talked about enough in the editing space. With no catch, everything is free in our Discord, link in the description below.
Level 5. Good.
Level 5 editors are working with the real agencies, real companies, and getting paid very good. They're making content that actually performs and converts, but they're still missing that little thing that separates someone who's good from elite.
Level 6. Elite.
Suddenly, we're not talking about editing anymore. We're talking about visual architecture. Level 6 editors don't just cut footage, they create emotion. Every frame is intentional, every cut has weight, every transition moves the story forward. Their work doesn't just get views, it gets results. They're the editors behind $1 million launches, viral campaigns, and content that turns viewers into buyers. These editors charge anywhere between from 1K all the way to 10K. And they can do that because their client makes it back tenfold. They understand that editing isn't just pretty videos, it's about engineering outcomes. They have mastered platform psychology. They understand why viewers click, why they stay, why they buy. Their edits are strategic weapons designed to have specific outcomes, to have specific results. Level 6 editors don't have jobs. They have partnerships, they are on retainer, and most importantly, they are irreplaceable, to the point that their clients panic when they are not available.
Level 7. Legendary.
Level 7 editors are basically mythical creatures. They come around once in a generation. They aren't editors, they are architects of attention. They see content in dimensions most people don't know exist. Think about it, the editors behind MrBeast, Iman Gadji, Alex Hormozi, Dan Coe, and even viral music videos that you've seen yourself. They aren't just cutting videos, they are printing money. One VSL edit generates 7 to 8 figures. One YouTube video can change the trajectory of the whole brand. They understand human psychology to the point that transcends technical skill. Legendary editors don't charge per project anymore. They take revenue shares, they get equity. Because when your editing can generate millions of dollars, why would you settle for a couple of thousand? They are not learning new techniques. If anything, they are creating their own visual identity. That means they are not following a style, they are creating their own. Now, the gap between a level 4 editor and a level 7 isn't talent. It's understanding that editing is a business, not just a creative job. Most editors stay stuck in life because they are focused on the wrong things. They're learning the Iman Gadji style, the Apple UI style, or even the Hormozi style when they should be learning how to position themselves. They are lowering prices when they should raise the value. Inside our Discord, you'll learn all of that and more for free. We're not just sharing presets and project files, we'll be sharing tutorials and strategies on how to land high-paying clients. Because here's the truth. Editing is only half the equation. If you master the business side, you will never compete in price again.